Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel yet again. If you're new here, my name is Catherine. Today I have another episode of reading OG Book Talk books for you guys, and it was literally insane. What is going on? You want to be in the video? Why are you upset? What's wrong? Come here. This is Chopper. I think he wants to be in the video, so we'll let him sit here while we do the intro. It took me literal years to film this video. I think I started filming it beginning of June. It is now August, like mid-August, and I edited the whole thing. I have been filming other videos in between, so I literally have just been all over the place recently, especially with work and an internship and everything. Yeah, there's just a lot going on, but I hope you enjoy this video, and keep in mind that in a lot of these I was burning hot because I would be filming in the car and I wouldn't have an AC, so it made me go actually crazy and like actually insane. I realized that I don't have any intro, so here we are. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and yeah, roll the footage. Oh, we are so back. We are so back. Hi vlog, thank you for watching yet another video of me torturing myself. I think I'm a masochist because here I am doing it again. As you can tell by the title, I'm going to be reading OG Book Talk books again. And this first one was a doozy, I'm not gonna lie. This one, yeah, okay. This is actually the book that inspired this whole idea because I had it on my shelf for so freaking long, and I'm like, how am I gonna get through my physical TBR and, you know, make content out of it? So that's where the OG Book Talk books video idea came from. If you watched my last one, thank you for making me feel better about being a hater and not reading things right when they come out, or like right when they're super popular. If anything, it turns me off from liking something, so that's why I'm always so late to the bandwagon. But I just wanted to thank you first and foremost for your positive, nice comments. Let's just get into the book. I am almost done with it, and every single time I picked up my camera or my phone to film an update, it was a whole lot of nothing. This is still kind of a whole lot of nothing for this update, I'm not gonna lie. I only have 20 pages left. I have so much to say, yet nothing to say at all, and the book is Twisted Love by Anna Huang. This is the indie published edition, so I've had it forever, like literally forever. Everybody loves this series. You cannot get away from this series. Like, it was everywhere. It still kind of is everywhere. Anna Huang makes books that people absolutely love, and for good reason. I mean, her writing isn't bad. It's good. It's entertaining. I just can't take it seriously. Like, I can't take the characters seriously. Like, they're supposed to be in college, which, you know, makes sense, but I can't really suspend my disbelief, I guess. Like, the only thing that I knew in this book was that the male main character sings. That's all I've ever heard, and that was an immediate turnoff. And I actually just got past it to where he sings, and I literally yeah, no, I couldn't do it. I feel like this book threw me for a loop because I didn't realize what it was about, and I can't tell you what it's about. Like, I still don't 100% know. There were so many like aspects that I feel like just came out of nowhere. I don't know how I feel about this book. I mean, I think I'm gonna rate it like a 2.75 because it doesn't feel like it's a 3. It wasn't horrible. It wasn't the best thing ever. It was cringing me out. I couldn't take it seriously. All these like random things that were happening, it just kind of like took me for a loop. I don't know what to rate this, but we're on page, I literally am using a tweezer as a bookmark, on page 322, and in this version there are 343 pages, so I literally have like 20 pages left. I feel like I said a whole lot of nothing and just so much words came out of my mouth, but that's just how I feel about this book. I feel like it definitely reflects. I guess I'll see you when I start the other book / when I finish this one. Hi vlog, so we are on the boat and we are on the ship, and I haven't read literally anything, and I decided to soft DNF red, white, and royal blue because I just feel like it wasn't, I don't know, I was having a hard time like paying attention to it. When I was listening to the audiobook, I found myself just not paying attention, so decided to soft DNF that, and then I think I'm gonna try to pick up The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue when I get back from vacation, just because I kind of want something more of like a fun vibe. So yeah, I think I'm gonna read Butcher and Blackbird or Nora Goes Off Script, and yeah. Oh my goodness, it has been so long since I've spoken to you guys. We're going to pretend, first of all, that I don't look actually horrifying right now because I'm at work, but second, we're going to pretend that this was filmed in the span of like a week or two because I literally started this book. I think I started vlogging it while I was on the cruise because I think I left for a week, and then I came back and I got sick from the cruise, of course, so I was gone for a week and didn't want to read this book, didn't want to listen to it. I was literally just so bored of it. But recently I picked it up again, I think like a few days ago, and now I'm on page 202 on Red, White, and Royal Blue by Casey McQuiston. I've had this book on my physical TBR for literal years. Just like every single book, started it, didn't like it, now I'm here forcing myself to do it for these videos, but also because having them on my physical TBR is like, it's so annoying. Like, it's literally like, I'm like, I've had this book for so long, I keep buying new books, I need to get through these books, and they're OG BookTok books, so it's even more of an incentive. Like, everybody has read it. There's a movie or a show or something out on this book, so decided to finally do it. And wow, I'm hating my life. The title for these videos is like, and me hating my life while doing it. Like, yes, 100%, because this book, it's a doozy. I mean, we first read Twisted Love in this vlog, and that whole book is a train wreck. Like, literally, it's one of those things where you can't not watch it. Like, you're so intrigued, but at the same time you're like, wow, I really hate this. That's how Twisted Love was for me. But this book is like a snooze fest. Like, there is nothing going on. There's another 200 pages. I don't know what's gonna happen. They're already together, kind of like they already were together physically, which I'm like, whatever about. I do like the friendship between them, but I feel like they got together so fast. I thought this was gonna be a slow burn. We were already doing stuff in the like 100-page mark, and I'm like, okay. So I don't know what's gonna happen. I honestly kind of want to DNF it, but that's not gonna happen because I'm just gonna do it. I'm just gonna listen to the rest. It's totally fine. But yeah, I really don't like this so far. So really disappointed. I'm not gonna lie. I think I had like really high expectations and they're not met, which happens every time. And is the point of these videos that I have crazy high expectations and I need to relax and not be a hater. But wow, there is like low stakes. Like, even though it is kind of high stakes, I just don't really feel like any tension, or it's not just interesting enough for me personally. I can understand why people love this book. I think it's really well written. I was gonna say all the books like in the series of me reading OG BookTok books, which is not true whatsoever, but this one is actually really well written and I understand why people like it. I just don't really feel the chemistry and I don't feel the romance. I feel the friendship, I feel like the sexual tension and the lust. I understand that, but I don't feel any like pining or like love or anything. So that's how this one is going. We are gonna read one more book after this, so it is probably still gonna take me maybe another month, to be honest, to film this video and finally get it out for you guys, because I've read some other books in between because I literally needed to take a break from these OG BookTok books, but this one is disappointing me and I'm tired of the sex scenes. That's all. It is burning hot in this car, so I'm gonna go back inside because my break is almost over, so I'll see you guys in the next update. Hi everyone, welcome back to the infamous car update. First and foremost, I want to say sorry if the AC or the car is just like way too loud. Unfortunately, I am at work and it is burning hot outside, so I didn't want to leave the car off while filming this because I did that last time for my last update of Red, White, and Royal Blue, and I swear it made me go a little crazy. But yes, I'm here at work again, of course. I did finish Red, White, and Royal Blue. Today is July 7th, and I finished that on the last day of June, so June 30th. So it's been a week since I've updated you because I was in Vegas for the 4th of July, and I'm moving and everything. That's why there's boxes in the back. So everything is a little bit hectic in my life right now, but I did start the Indivisible, what am I saying? I started the third book of this video, which is The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue, and honestly, out of all of the BookTok books, OG BookTok books that I've listened to or like on audiobook or read so far, I actually really enjoyed this one. But I do understand where some people can find it very boring. Honestly, if I read the physical book, I would probably be bored out of my mind. Like, I wouldn't be able to sit through it because it is just kind of like this woman going through her life and it's like a character study type of thing, which honestly is not my favorite kind of book sometimes because I do need a plot to like latch onto a little bit. But regardless, I do actually really enjoy how it's going so far. I think I'm a quarter of the way through, so I'm 25% of the way through. I do like it. It's very interesting. If you're not sure, if you've been living under a rock, because this book has been popular for literal years now. It's about this girl named Addie LaRue, and she makes a deal with a god to pretty much be like have as much time as possible. I understand where it's gonna make you think about life and everything, so I am excited for that. I do think that it is pretty long, especially for the audiobook. It's like 17 hours, which is a long time. I do listen to all my audiobooks at 2 times speed. It is my favorite thing to do while I'm driving, getting ready, especially getting ready. I love listening to an audiobook while doing my makeup and just like doing just random things, like even playing games on my phone. I'll literally have my headphones in and just listen to like an audiobook and then play games on my phone. The audiobook narrator is Julia Whalen, and I love her so much. She narrated all of Emily Henry's books too, so I just love her voice. She's just such a good narrator. But yeah, I feel like I don't really have too much to say right now since I am still pretty early in the book. I think I'll try to update when I'm like 50% of the way through, but it's definitely going to take me some time to get through it. I think that's all I have to say. Wow, okay, I literally ended the vlog, or at least I thought I did, but I completely forgot to update you guys on my feelings and thoughts of Red, White, and Royal Blue. So I gave that book a 3 out of 5, which is not a bad rating, mind you. I think that's actually a pretty good rating. It's like very like mid-level. Like I would recommend if you're looking for specific things, like if you're looking for an LGBTQ plus romance, like I think it does a very good job of doing like an also friends to lovers type of vibe. I did think that at times I was just really confused where the love was until like the last maybe like quarter, last third. All relationships develop from something. One of the characters is like kind of dealing with his sexuality, so I understand it obviously wasn't like full on like we're so romantic right off the bat. I do like friends to lovers, so I appreciate that as well, like them getting to know each other. I just think I had a hard time feeling the chemistry at times and understanding that they love each other. I don't know what it is about longer books with me recently, but I get so impatient now and I can't read them. Like, I don't know what's wrong with me. I think after reading Nora Goes Off Script by Annabelle Monaghan, I don't know what happened to me. Now I just love like that quick, like fast pace. I'm also super into thrillers right now, so I think that's probably what it is. But overall, I did give that book a 3 out of 5. It was a good book. I would recommend it to people that, you know, like romance or they want to dive into something with like a type of romance. Personally, it wasn't like my favorite thing ever, but did I hate my life reading it? Not 100%. Did I wish it was over when I was like probably around chapter 6, like 100 pages in, and I was like, I have 300 pages left? Yeah, absolutely. I mean, any long book is going to probably make me feel that way, I'm not gonna lie. Any romance especially that's like over 300, even over 350 is like pushing it to me. That is just me personally, of course. I mean, I know so many people love this book. And also, unlike The Hating Game, which I know I said I was gonna stop talking about The Hating Game, but unlike The Hating Game, I went on TikTok and I looked up Red, White, and Royal Blue, and you know, saw the edits and everything, and it really just put like a movie in my head, and I really appreciated that. I feel like it was casted perfectly. Henry and Alex, right? Oh, it's been a while. I'm so sorry. Henry and Alex, I feel like they were casted perfectly. I feel like they did have chemistry in the movie, and I really like that. So I think I will be watching it. Really enjoyed seeing that come to life. So overall, good book. Good book. Really appreciated it because some of the other books that I've read for these videos so far have been traumatizing. Now I'm done with the update of the vlog. Good books, good feelings so far, which is great compared to the last video. Hi everyone, so we are back with another update of my OG Book Talk Books video. I'm at work yet again, unfortunately, and I got 84% of the way through The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue, and I already know it's gonna break my heart at the end, which is why I feel like I'm gonna be rating it a 5-star. The way V.E. Schwab writes is so poetic, and it's like almost lyrical. Like, it's so good, and I wish I was reading the physical copy so that way I can like underline and everything, but I feel like it's gonna be one of those books where I go back. I don't know, it's just, it really is like the book that I kind of needed at the moment, I feel, and it was just kind of like the right book, right time type of scenario for me. So I'm really happy to be listening to it right now. At one point I did feel like it was dragging on, and I was like, oh my gosh, it's the same thing over and over again, but that's kind of the point of the book, and that made me realize like, wow, I'm just being kind of dumb about it. and being a little too judgmental. She's that girl. I really like that book right now, so I'm really enjoying it, which is so different compared to my last video where I didn't really like any of the books that I read. And in this one, up until now, I feel like I didn't really like any of the books that I read until this one. So maybe not all OG Book Talk books are bad. I think that's all I have to say. Hi everyone, so welcome to the last update of this vlog. This entire vlog was filmed in this same exact spot over the span of like a month and a half or so. The first clip of this was filmed on June 3rd and it is 14th. And it took me this long to finish this many books. But this last one, The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue, for me personally was a 5-star, so I'm just really happy I got a really good book out of this video. If you watched my last video of me reading OG Book Talk books, then you know that I had such a hard time just putting myself through the pain and torture of reading The Hating Game and literally everything else. But I was so pleasantly surprised. I know that a lot of people have problems with this book, and I think that I liked it so much because I was able to listen to it on audiobook. Made the repetition not as like repetitive, I guess. I just thought that the story and the writing was so beautiful listening to it. So maybe if you're thinking about reading The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue, if you haven't, I would recommend listening to it on audiobook, because also the narrator is Julia Whalen, and she also narrates Emily Henry's books, and she is just such a fantastic narrator. Like, she knows. Overall, I gave that one a 5-star, which is so surprising for me because I feel like I'm kind of critical on books. I did finish it today, so I'm not 100% sure. I might end up giving it a lower rating to see how I feel. I might end up giving it like a 4.75, maybe not a 5-star, but I am still riding the high of finishing that book, and I absolutely loved it. It did bring me to tears almost. Like, I was like tearing up a little bit because it was just so beautiful and I really enjoyed it. I did read a lot of like 1-star, 2-star reviews on Goodreads just to see what people were saying, like the negative aspects of it. Even afterwards, I was still feeling that 5-star or maybe close to 5-star feeling. Like, I was still really loving it, really enjoying it. So we'll see. Yeah, I guess that concludes the end of this vlog. I'm sorry I didn't put in any like cute little montages of me reading or anything, because the majority of the time I'm listening to these like on audiobook, or it's just not an aesthetic type of reading environment for me. Maybe next time I'll do a reading vlog including me reading and, you know, all that stuff. So it's me again, just to say thank you so much for watching this video. And quick thoughts, I guess, like last minute thoughts. So Twisted Love was a doozy, a train wreck. Red, White, and Royal Blue was just a snooze fest. Also, we have Bear for this outro. Hey, hi. And then the last book that I read for the video was The Invisible Life of Addie LaRue. I ended up giving it a 4.5 because it just didn't have that 5-star feeling. Initially it did. I think I was on a reader's high. I think that the book is so well written and it's such a unique story, and I think that a lot of people should read it. I think it's a really good book. But if you're not really in the mood to read, I don't think that it would be the book to pick up. Excuse you. He doesn't think so either. So yeah, thank you guys so much for watching. I hope to see you in my next video. Again, so sorry that this one is pretty late. I've literally just been busy with so many things. Hi. Like moving, vacation, stuff like that, work, and just life, and these guys, of course. So thank you so much for watching. I hope to see you guys in my next video, and I'll see you very soon. Bye. Give them kisses. Give them kisses. Oh, thank you.